Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Quick throw caught by Godwin.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Off play action. Newton sliding out of the pocket. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Throwing on third down. Newton. Looking left side of his got a man. That's Green. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From midfield, here's Rodgers. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
Here's Jackson to return.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On 2nd down, it's Green. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. There's Newton. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he will have a Patriot. On 1st down, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
No score after one on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And complete to Zach Ertz. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's complete to Sanders. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured. And this is going to be intercepted. That's off with great anticipation. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed.
Again, what he was trying to do was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Ertz over the middle. brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. It's caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's off for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Play action, it's Newton. Dancing to his left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe it was for the base, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That'll be caught by Rice. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
That's going to be caught by Moss.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. With it is Jet. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say,
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off play action. It's Cunningham. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there for the Raiders. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cunningham. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Kupp now on the return. Dances by him. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 58 yards, the distance covered on the punt return. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys.
And the Raiders have got him. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. Hook up a 15 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Number 50, hey, you block over here. Number 50, hey, you block over here.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down. Second down at 4.
Here's Rodgers.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Chad Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rodgers to throw once more. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Going for it with Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Tucker's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. A short kick taken at the 18, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
There goes Jerry Rice again, racking up catches in bunches. His 1,549 catches, a whopping 224 more than the next closest guy, the great Tony Gonzalez, a terrific tight end.
On play action, now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
When you have a guy who has mobility, bootlegging him out of the pocket is often a big-time call, especially on a fourth down play. Gives him a run-pass option.
Yeah, but it's also gutsy, right, because you're exposing your quarterback quite a bit.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one at all, because on the bootleg,
oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 28. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And it's 21-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
in this case now, the guy throwing the ball.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put...
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Aaron Donald bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. This offense already 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Calvin Johnson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Double dog, that's the win. Show it up. Check 52.
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 36, Rodgers being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Rodgers' throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And again, it's Rodgers. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Zach Ertz, 44 yards.
And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game. Kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last two drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Now Cunningham. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cunningham. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Henry. Javon Kirsch there to get him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it?